Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Simon the Sorcerer 2 with Retro Kaiser.
Yep, ahoy.
Hey, it's that strange
Yeah,
little
we're
kid
coming.
again.
We're returning to this after quite a bit of a while. Okay, so just to remind people what exactly our goals are, because it's been a while since we've been playing this, or it's been a while. Period.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing that you also remind me what the goals are.
Yeah, so first of all, we're stuck in this magical kingdom, so we need the Mucusade, which is in the royal castle. In order to get to the royal castle, we have to win the wizarding competition. And in order to win the wizarding competition, we have to get rid of all the other competitors. And the way to do that is that we have to go see the Swampling who runs the Mech Swamplings. But now we're going to talk to Umbongo, as you can see, who we helped out. He's hired the Morris dancers from the previous episode.
Led by the ancient gods of our people.
Now, it's just a holy drum. Get it? Holy. Holy.
Boo!
I like that holy drum joke.
Oh, I cannot think of the word in your language, Juana.
Oh yeah, we actually do need to get to the swamp as well. But what we're,
Begins with
oh yeah, and this is the episode where we will, couple of things. We will finally do get into the Mech Swamplings building. That's the burger joint that where we started off at. But we will also finally go into the joke shop at the Street of Traders. We've walked past it a few times, but we've never gone in. And we're gonna meet somebody who I think you might become one of your favorite characters, or maybe you'll just hate him. I don't know. Either or.
Yes, I'll do it. I'll look for your bloody pig's bladder. It's obviously connected in some way to the acquisition of Mucusade.
thanks again, man.
Yeah, I love Umbongo. Yeah, like you said, that's a character, like you said in a previous episode, that's a character that probably would not appear in an adventure game these days, but he's a fun guy. I like him. Oh, did I misclick that? I'm not... Yeah, I that was a misclick. I don't... Why am I going back to the loan office? We don't need anything there, now that we destroyed the Three Bears house. Oh, but we will go back to the pet shop as well, because we got mob bears, gloves. Okay, now we're in the joke shop, yeah.
Excuse me?
Hold it, right there. Can you see this flower?
Yeah?
Are you sure?
Is this a trick question?
I love the laugh.
Have you quite finished?
Sorry about that. It's just my little joke. Here, shake.
Okay.
What a sucker! Falling for the old palm butter.
Well, the animation quality is just great.
I'm not staying here to be humiliated.
This is a bit annoying that Simon leaves the first time, because I should have come here earlier, so that wouldn't have slowed us down so much.
I got a question. Is
Yes.
that frog suit a reference to Mario?
Sucker.
Mr.
A what suit?
Sucker?
The frog suit in the
Watch out
left,
behind
in the
you.
costume stand.
What?
I doubt it.
There's nothing there.
Exactly.
You have
Oh,
to
did
be
you
the
hear
most
what he said?
irritating
TNT.
person
There's
I
nothing
have
there.
ever met.
Here's my card.
This guy's actually on the box for this game as well. The guy in the gorilla suit.
Purveyor of jokes and costumes. Costumes made to order. You're a doctor?
I do negative psychology.
Negative psychology?
I'm highly trained to bring out the worst in people.
Great.
Okay, so this guy is gonna help us out actually a lot.
It's an advert for stink bombs.
They're not available yet. I'm still working on the recipe.
We need those stink bombs eventually. You know, that helps us clear out the
It's a
tent.
laugh a minute.
There's a joke book.
Hey, leave that alone. It's not for sale.
I tried grabbing it, but he won't give it to me. But this actually is...
I've already got it.
Oh, I'm trying to give him the Swampling model that we got with our kitty meal.
No way. What if I need it later? Excuse me?
Why? What have you done?
Yeah, the animation quality in this is really good.
If you can give me a design, it could take a while though.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little convoluted, like how you're supposed to give items to characters. Like sometimes you have to use the gift icon, sometimes you have to use the use icon, and sometimes you just have to talk to them, like this time. So we want a Swampling costume because
I suppose so. I'll need some green.
because there was the mascot guy outside. We need that so that we can get back into the back of the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, and I think now I'll grab the joke book. This is a timing puzzle, actually. Well, it's not really a puzzle, but because he'll put on the gorilla head, and then you get to grab the joke book. This is kind of like, you know, I know everything that we've done in the first 3 episodes, it seems very convoluted and disconnected. And that's probably because I'm kind of going in because I know what I'm supposed to do. But this is the kind of game where you have to spend a little bit of time just exploring and talking to characters. And it does eventually make sense once you collect enough of the clues. Oh yeah, now we asked for a balloon from that guy at the restaurant, and we'll find out in a couple of episodes' time why I'm tying it to the railing. This is kind of a bullshit thing. We'll find out later what it is. But we need a green cloth for the costume.
I'd like to buy some green cloth, please.
Green? No problem. But that'll be a lot of money.
How much money?
More than you can afford. However, if you can do me a little favour, then we could come to some sort of agreement.
Oh, of course.
Sorry, you're really not my type.
Do as I ask, and I'll give you the cloth you want.
As long as it doesn't involve leather, then I'll do it.
Follow me.
There are some kind of risque jokes. This is a weird bit, but it actually
All you have
becomes
to do
relevant
is
later in the
go
game.
there and fetch me a magical lamp.
You want me to enter this dark passage?
This is the rear entrance.
That's what I was afraid of.
Don't come back until you fetch me the lamp.
Just one thing,
Later.
I am not a happy man.
So there's no puzzle in this part, but this actually becomes relevant later in the game. So we have to find a lamp.
Say, I'm incredibly worried there's some cheap I am incredibly worried that you'd get some cheap death stuff in this section.
Yeah, no, this is one of those adventure games where you can't die. It's intentionally designed like that. Instead, you just get humiliated in numerous different ways,
Much rubbing later.
so that you wish you would die.
I suppose someone out there finds this sort of thing really amusing.
Oh boy, I love this.
I'm sorry, but the mighty genie of the lamp isn't here right now. So if you've come for your wishes, you're out of luck. I'm taking a vacation. If you want to get back to me on this matter, please leave your name and wishes after the beep.
I cannot believe it.
I probably mentioned in the earlier episode, but I just love the fact that Simon puts everything in his hat, because it kind of actually makes sense, because it's magical.
Yeah.
Hey, Lardo, I've got your lamp.
Throw it up to me.
No way, I've read the relevant literature. Toss me the ladder down first.
That Silence of the Lambs joke.
No, I mean he was just, he was just referring to the original Aladdin story.
What about my
Oh.
Salim,
Yeah.
some cloth for the boy.
I've read the relevant literature. That's pretty funny, though. I read Silence of the Lambs. I know how this thing should work.
I'm afraid.
Okay, so he gave us the cloth, but it isn't green. And I don't remember if we have the green dye yet, or did we go throw it in the fountain?
Yeah, we got the green guy. The green guy?
We got the green, yes, we got the green dye, but I don't remember if we threw it in the fountain yet.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, then this is what you had to do with it. This is also kind of convoluted. And remember when I pointed out that the dye was so kind of well hidden? So the fountain is already green. And that's what we need, because the cloth is white. And
Hey, I may not remember much, but I remember that.
know what old Darren's like. If you want any washing
Oh,
machine,
these ladies
my
again.
bucket.
The Monty Python ladies.
yeah.
It's terrible for us.
This is kind of weird. That makes me think like,
No going back.
originally you were supposed to sneak it into that lady's, like, laundry basket. And then I think while they were testing, the devs realized that people were just directly clicking the fountain. So that almost feels like they did it intentionally, so that the lady always tells you, you know, put it next to my basket or something.
Come down and join the fun at McSwampling's. Free vomit bags provided with every great value meal combination.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Can I
Oh,
have
I'm
a balloon?
getting a second
What
balloon.
happened to the last
Like I
one?
said, in a later episode we'll find out why I'm
Oh,
collecting all
alright.
these balloons. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I love that too. We saw that earlier, but I still love seeing it every time he let the balloon float into his hat. And I mentioned probably in a previous episode that I haven't actually finished Simon the Sorcerer 1 ever. And I just have a hard time kind of getting into it, but I guess I should try playing it one of these days. Yeah, okay, now.
We're back.
Yeah,
We're back in the pet shop with pet in quotation marks.
yes. That was the electric turtle. We needed the rubber gloves to pick it up. And now we finally get to use that machine which combines the two animals.
It's a left-handed crowbar.
Oh, that's the thing. So where we have that crowbar, we got it from the Ironmonger, but I never pointed out that it's supposed to be a left-handed crowbar. Just for no reason.
That's a very Simpson-y joke.
Yeah, because crowbars are kind of universal, so they don't have sides.
Okay, here goes.
So, I feel bad because that's like one of my favorite little tidbits in this game, and I completely forgot to mention it. And I guess we talked over the Ironmonger when he gave it to us. He does say it's a left-handed crowbar.
Electric eels.
So we now use the.
It's lost its electric charge.
So we separated the electric turtle into eels and a turtle. And then there's the glowworms. And this is something we're doing a little ahead of time. We're going to combine the glowworms with the eels. And the mad scientist guy that we saw in the previous episode, he did say that he was trying to find a way to use glowworms in the lighting industry.
Okay, here goes.
So so we technically already had the clue for this, but it's not. But it actually, we're already kind of solving a problem we're gonna run into a bit later in the game.
Future-proofing.
Yeah.
I still like that little dog up there,
Wow.
the dog bird.
Looks
Yeah,
like
the
I've
dog
done
cock
it.
or rooster dog.
Look,
I had no idea you were a genetic scientist as well.
it's a hobby. I used electric eels.
It's a hobby.
I must investigate this further. Keep that jar if you like.
Thanks.
And now we never have to come back here.
Now leave me alone whilst I work on the formula.
What about my percentage?
I like how
Come back.
it makes it sound like you have a reason to come back here when it says working on the formula.
Yeah, well, he says, come back tomorrow, but there's gonna be a reason in a couple of episodes' time why we won't be coming back tomorrow. Okay. But now I guess we will go back and get the green cloth. This episode ran a bit longer than I was planning to, but that's only because I really wanted us to kind of do a big push to get the story of the game forward.
Old Darren was never the same.
And now the cloth is green.
Terrible. Still, it's their own fault. They bring it upon themselves, you know.
Yeah, I've mentioned before that if you keep listening to these ladies for long enough, at some point they just stop talking and Simon says to the player, I think I've gone deaf. Or something to that effect. I don't quite remember. I mentioned that in a previous episode, but I'll mention it again because they do talk for a very, very long time. And there's another group of characters that have, like, background dialogue going on. Like
I've
that.
got that cloth you needed.
Alright, here comes one of my favorite bits.
Right. A short while later. Not bad. Not bad at all. After a brief but unexpected solar eclipse.
I always love that, how they just explain it away. There's one other part in this game where they kind of cheese it by running a piece of animation backwards, where they couldn't be bothered to like make a new animation. So
Didn't you use that clip as a sample for one of your videos? Or am I thinking of a different guy?
you're probably thinking of a different guy. I have never used it. I did use a I did use a clip of this game in a list video.
Mild-mannered wizard extraordinaire. But when he
it was the
smells swamp stew, he becomes... Ta-da! Swampling Man!
Yeah.
A lone crusader fighting for truth, justice, and the right to hurl in public places.
Yeah, but when I did the worst adventure game puzzles
going to see the boss, okay?
list video, I actually did use the clip where Simon says the ultimate adventure game cliche at the very end. He was referring to a potion that you get a bit later. These characters also have background dialogue. Unfortunately, we're not gonna stop to listen to them. It's these French brothers who will make all the disgusting food for this fast food place.
I'm already beating them, huh? You will have to make up the mud. No,
You can even go talk to them, but I'm not going to.
I will.
And here we finally meet the Swampling. This is a character who appeared in the first game, and they make references to
Oh,
it.
he's got kids.
Yeah.
Oh, friend! I'm so pleased to see you here. You're my bestest friend in the whole world.
Is that a picture of Captain Crunch on the wall?
No.
But I threw up all over your floor.
You're still my bestest friend ever.
But I insulted you. And your stew.
Doesn't matter now.
This is one reason why I actually kind of would want to play a little bit further into Simon 1, because I actually do want to see what the Swampling was like in the first game.
I couldn't resist your lovely stew. Yum, yum.
Yeah, we need that stew, actually.
What did I say?
Haven't made a proper stew for a long time. Nobody likes it. They all say it's horrible.
Right about that.
Those
Notice you hesitating over that option?
I was reading through them, actually, so I was trying to...
They're not proper swamp food. Not even any real swamp mud in them. Not even one single woodlouse.
No woodlice? The shame of it!
They use maggots instead.
I hadn't played that dialogue before. I wanted to see what it was like. Because you do have a lot of options
I had
in
an
this.
idea.
Yeah?
This is a very special time. Better than birthday. Better than Swamp Thanks Day. Make special treats, Swampling Stew, to celebrate.
Special swamp stew?
New recipe? I worked lots on it since I came here. Now it smells even stronger and tastes even yummier.
So we do need the Swampling stew. That's what we need to help make the stink bombs at the joke shop.
Yummy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry. Again, we sometimes get those, like, awkward pauses. That's because I'm actually playing this off the CD-ROM, and sometimes when the CD-ROM hasn't been like spinning, and it has to start spinning again. You sometimes get those awkward pauses. Yeah.
Yep, it's not just the actors trying to remember what their lines were.
And now we volunteered to get some swamp mud for the swampling. I love this. This is great.
Special bucket, handed from swampling to swampling for ages.
So this is why we now need to get to the swamp, but we remember there was that wall in the way, and we did get down to the sewer, but there was that giant spider.
Oh, great. Don't tell me I made a Donald Trump joke when I saw that wall.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Oh,
but it was a good, it was fitting. It was fitting. Like, this is a super old game. This came out this came out in '95, but you know, there's a very topical joke there. Oh, I love the little bug running across the wall.
How did you get round there? Magic?
Magic, eh?
I'm a powerful wizard, you know.
Oh, I love the first time we leave, the guy questions, like, how did we get back there? And after that, never again. And we're gonna go back to the swamplings quite a few times. Even after we get the swamp mud, there's still a couple of puzzles that we need to solve with that. Okay, now we come to the wall again.
I can't get any nearer the swamp than this. Some idiot's built a wall in the way.
And here's the joke book. Remember, this is the Chester who told us those jokes.
Have a look through this.
The jokes that only you liked.
Ah, you like them too. Especially the story about butter. This is actually fun. This is like... Simon genuinely does like a good deed for somebody, which is kind of rare in this game because he's a bit of an asshole.
Really good. You must let me give you something in return.
I'm sure there's nothing of yours that I want.
But take my bladder anyway. I won't be needing it anymore.
That's something every guy wants to hear. Take my bladder.
Yeah, that's the thing that was at the end of his like gesture stick.
Thanks.
And remember, Ubongo needed pig's bladder, although it kind of looks like something else in the inventory.
Yeah, it sort of looks like a tied up condom.
Yeah. I wasn't going to say it, but okay. But hey, so we had, you saw the open drain cover there.
Look what I happened across.
And now finally that Ubongo has his bladder, he can start doing the rain dance. Remember, that was the thing that he wanted to do. He wanted to teach his famous rain dance to the world.
Thanks, man. Now I'll be able to teach this lot some moves. I'll give you a VIP demonstration.
Don't inconvenience yourself on my account.
No problem, man. Okay, remember what I told you about the rhythm. Ready? Okay.
I love that. Yeah, there's like incredible like animation quality here going on as well.
Dancing. Like playing some sort of weird Dance Dance Revolution machine.
I think it's starting to rain.
And this is also great.
Yes, we even managed to get lightning. Oh, I never thought it would go so well.
I hate everything.
Wonder, excuse us. We've got a...
I just love all the random magic shit that Simon just does for no reason. But hey, that was important. We made it rain, so of course the rain went down the drain, and now we can get into the sewer.
Somebody's built a wall.
It's a bit annoying that he keeps saying that over and over again. So down came the rain and washed the spider out, as the old song goes. Yep. So the spider's gone, luckily. But we have another problem once we get over there.
Oh no, please don't tell me that he can't swim.
Nope.
I'm not going any further without a light.
Yeah, we needed a light. And so, good thing we already did that pet shop puzzle. Because we have the glowworms.
There we go.
So, yeah, you have a lot of, like, puzzles that seem oddly disconnected when you start out, but eventually you realize, like, oh, it is all connected.
It's mangled against the
Oh, poor spider.
And now that we go up to the swamp, it's going to be the end of the episode. So you got any last words before we end it here?
That spider looks drunk.
All right, but yeah, that's the end of the episode. So see you on the next one. Bye.
Cheerio, chop chop.